Hey, what is going on, everyone out there on social media? I just heard some crazy news. Are you a member of the NFL? You know, NFL? No, I'm not talking about these guys, like the football team. I'm talking about the no friends left zone. If you are in the no friends left zone, or maybe you have somebody like that in your team, that is what we are talking about today, my friend. If you are watching on the replay, go ahead and drop a hashtag replay. If you're watching live, say hey. So, this is one of the big problems in network marketing, is that people get started and they feel like when they do, that if they're going to succeed, if they're going to win, if they're going to go to the top, that they're going to have to lose some friends in the process. And we're going to talk about, 4 different things that you can use to overcome all of that, because that's simply not the case. So what's up, Cindy? Hey, Lorraine. Please share with me, where are you coming in from? I am out of Houston, Texas at the moment. Great to see you guys popping on. Now, if we haven't met before, and maybe I'm just showing up in your newsfeed, hey, great to meet you. My name's Summer Jeronimo, and I've been in this profession for about 10 years. And in the beginning, had my fair share of struggles. I mean, I got involved because of foreclosures. But this has been an amazing plan B for me and my family. It's turned out to be plan A. And today we have a team that does about $20 million a year in volume, have had some amazing success, a lot of learning. And so I'm going to share with you some tips that we use in our business so that you can use them in yours as well. And I know this will help you, if not for yourself personally, then for people in your organization, because sometimes you see this kind of stuff going down and you need to know. You guys are still there. You're the best. Sorry, I know we had internet issues there just a second, but I'm back in full effect. So sometimes we need a little bit of help, either for ourselves or for the people that we have in our team. Like an intervention process must go down so that we don't alienate everybody in our organization, or people in our friends or family. And so we're going to talk about this. So, hey, Lorraine, where are you at, girlfriend? Are you in Oklahoma, or are you traveling? What's up, Victor? Great to see you. Dahana, hopefully I said your name right. Welcome. Great to see you guys. Also, do yourself a favor. You probably have people in your organization, or you're hoping to get some. Feel free to share this video, or you can tag them in the comment section so we can have a party together. They can jump on and join the show. So let us talk about this scenario. What's up, Maria? Great to see you. So recently I went to lunch with one of my girlfriends. This is a friend of mine I haven't seen in quite some time, but she's also done network marketing. She has a very successful business here in the Houston area, chiropractic business. Anybody need a chiro? You can hit her up. Message me, I'll let you know. But so she has a business, and we started talking about our profession. We started talking about network marketing, the positives and the negatives. Like, there's some stigma things that kind of go down all the time. And so one of the big stigmas is that people chase their friends. What's up, Alicia? Great to see you, girl. Welcome back. I know we had tech problems, but we're still here. So one of the problems is that people, they chase their friends, or they alienate their friends. Now, how this came up is she was sharing with me a lady that is in network marketing who's been prospecting her. And she's like, you know what? We're not super tight. Every time she's calling or texting, like, I don't want to ignore her because she's like a friend, but I know why she's calling. I know she wants me to get on her products or get in the business or whatever. And that is a stigma that we're going to talk all about. And, maybe that has happened to you. Have you ever had somebody approach you about joining network marketing or, using the products, and you kind of felt like you wanted to avoid them because you knew that was the reason they were calling or texting or messaging or whatever? Has that ever happened to you? If it has, drop it has in the comment section. You can just drop the words, it has. It's definitely happened to me. And to be honest with you, I have a confession. I have a confession for you. In the beginning, when I first got started in network marketing, that was probably me doing that. In fact, I know it was. My journey goes many years ago. I got started with a company, Amway, right? Best company out there for training. And, I was probably like 18, 19 years old, got started, and I did what they said. They said, make a list of your connections. I made the list. They said, contact the people on the list. I contacted them. And when I got to the end of the list, I wasn't like where I wanted to be. I'm not diamond yet, right? And so then what do? We go back and we contact them again. And so here's where the problem lies, is that we kind of get in this cycle where we're kind of going after the same people over and over again. And so let us talk about how you can not get in that cycle, how you can do network marketing, be successful, and still have friends. That would be the goal. And it's totally possible. It's totally reality. And it's really, somewhat about the way you were trained or the way you were taught. But on the flip side, partially it's out of desperation. So we're going to talk about how to avoid those things. What's up, Omar? Hey, Mr. Lichardi. Great to see you. Where are you coming at today? What part of the world are you in? Guys, if you're just jumping on, go ahead and put where are you coming in from today. I'm out of Houston, and at this moment we have got some ugly weather outside. I just don't know what's happening. I'm ready for the summer, sunshine, heat. Are you with me? Can I get an amen, somebody? We need that. And so that's what happens in network marketing. Now let's talk about several different things that you can do to avoid this scenario. So you can be successful, in case you haven't heard, you can be successful, get to the top of your company, and still do it with all of your friends. So I have 4 different tips for you. And so I hope if you're not driving, you might want to write these down because you can use them for your team. So the first thing is, or of course, feel free to tag them, invite them, share this, so we can get them on with us. So the first thing is the mindset. Recently, I brought a girl in. She got started in the business. They actually kind of prospected me. It was my insurance lady. She saw something at the bottom of my email, did a little research and said, ooh, I want in. Actually, she wanted in for her daughter, right? And so her daughter gets in and we meet up to do the launch for her. I personally believe that if you're going to bring someone into your business, you have to launch them. We're not just going to sign them up. We want to indoctrinate them for how this works because they don't know anything. So we meet up to do the launch for her. And I said, hey, listen, I want you to make a list of names, build it long, build it strong, put a lot of people on there. And so we get together and she's got 7 or 8 names. I was like, well, not exactly what I had expected. And she's like, I think that should be enough. Don't you think that should be enough? I'm like, well, what do you want to do with this? You want to make a couple $100 here and there? Or do you want to make money that could replace your job? Do you want to make 6 figures? What do you want to do? She's like, oh, well, I really want to do this. I want to do this big. I'm like, well, if you want to do this big, the size of your income is completely, it equates to the size of your list. So let's build that list out. And so we spent some time sitting there. We went through her phone. We went through her Instagram. We went through her Facebook. I'm like, do you snap? Are you a snapper? Let's go through Snapchat, right? And so we started building out this list. And then by the time we were done, and I couldn't get one more name out of her, I think we had maybe about 75 names on the paper. Okay. And so one of the key things around mindset is if we start with 10 or 20, or if we start with a handful of people and one person says no, or the second person says no, or the third person says no, we're like, shoot, I only got X number of people left. It gets you in a state of mind of desperation, or it gets your new person in a state of mind of desperation. We're scrapping to build, the business and get the first couple of recruits. And the truth of the matter is that mindset couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, think of all of the people you know right now that could use your product. They have a bona fide need in their life that your product could fill. Can you think of some people like that at this moment? If you can, drop the word product in the comment section. So if there's people that they need this, put the word product. Now, if on the other hand, do you have people on your list that 100% they're in a spot in their life where they could use a second source of income. Or maybe they know that they're going to get laid off. Or maybe they know that, hold the show. What's up, Mr. Bill? Haven't seen you in a grip. Everyone say hello to Mr. Bill Price. So maybe you have people that you know that like 100% they could be the type of person that joins the business. Like they're at a spot in their life where they really could use some financial resources. There's a lot of people, market's going up, Bitcoin is down, stocks are up, stocks are down, people getting laid off, things going overseas. Like there's just a lot of movement in the economy, right? And so a lot of people are looking for other options. So knowing what we know today, knowing what we know now, knowing with that mindset in mind, do you think that having a short list is going to benefit anybody? No, it doesn't benefit them. It doesn't benefit the person that's getting launched, right? And so we need to kind of help get them to see that. We need to help them to understand that, like, not only are all these people legitimately, like, they need what you have, right? Not only do they need it, but there's a lot of people praying for something, and you could be that answer to prayer if we just put them on the list, right? So mindset, number one, big one. I'm big on making strong lists. Now, it doesn't mean you have to talk to everybody. Obviously, you're going to talk to your A players, right? But at least put them down. At least put them down on the list. So, who agrees? We all need a good list. Hey, Jero? Jairo? Not sure if I'm saying your name right. Let me know. Great to see you. Welcome. So let's talk about the next thing. Sometimes one of the reasons people feel uncomfortable, first of all, if you like that or if you agree with that, give me some hearts, give me some love. Let me know that you're with me. Like, we're on the same page. We're going to go on this journey together. Okay. So the second thing, and the reason that a lot of times people feel funny about making the list long is they don't like the people that are on it, or they legitimately are like, kind of like, this is who I know. And so one of the things that's very important, tip number 2, to stay out of the no friend zone, is we got to add to that list daily. Like, whoever this is, if this is for you or somebody in your organization, if our goal is to make this like a profession, like make some real money, not just like, play money or extra money for the weekends or whatever, but like really like legitimately have something that in all reality could replace your income or become a 6-figure business, or it's an asset that you're building, right? Like, if that's the mindset, then we have to learn the skills that are going to go along with how we get there. And adding to your list on a daily or weekly basis is essential. Like, it's not even a question. Like, it's something you got to know, you have to do. And so how can we do that? Number 1, we can put ourselves in situations where we are, without a doubt, going to meet some new people. Like, hey, your church is doing small groups, join a group. Hey, there's a class going on that teaches you something you already have an interest in, sign up for the class. Hey, you're going to the gym and you see some different people there. Maybe you kind of see the same group of people every time you go, or maybe there's, training classes going on and you can meet some other people there. Like, get yourself in situations where by default, you're going to meet some new people, and those people that you meet, what do? They go on the list, right? So the other thing is lifestyle prospecting, like meeting people when you're out and about. Like, do you know your mailman? Do you know your neighbors? Do you know the clerk at the grocery store, right? Like, just by going and living life, you're going to meet some different people. And prospecting is one of the things, it was like kind of one of the core assets that we use to grow our list all of the time, because my husband and I, we have moved all over the place. Like, we were kind of like gypsies for a little while. And so we've been all over the country. And so lifestyle prospecting is big. If you want to know more about that, drop the word prospecting in the comment section. That's one of my most frequently asked questions, is actually about how to meet new people. And there's a course that's going to be coming out about it called Lifestyle Prospecting 101. It's still in the mix. It's still in the works. And so I will let you know. I'll let you know about that. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Okay. This is one of the things that I think will help you stay in a spot where whoever is important to you in your life, your friends, your relationships, the people that you know, It will help you keep those relationships regardless of you building the business. Ricardo, prospecting, yay! Who else likes prospecting? Who else is into that and wants to add that to your repertoire? So here's the deal. One of the things that will help you in being successful with your key relationships is this one core concept right here. It took me a long time to learn. I'm gonna share it. It's gonna be a golden nugget that will help you and help your team. So here's how it is. Here's what it's all about. When you have the people that are on your list, you ask them kind of like you're a straight shooter. Like if they know you, they know you. Like you don't have to beat around the bush or like try and disguise it. Whether you're going to hit them up from a product perspective, whether you're going to hit them up from a business perspective, just say, hey, listen, I came across something. It looks like we can help some people and we can make some money. I'd love to share more about it with you. Are you open? You know, or you could say, hey, I found something. I'm super pumped about it. Are you at a spot in your life right now where you're keeping your options open for other ways of making money? Like just come out and ask them. And they're going to either give you one of three answers. Yes, I'm open. No, I'm not open. Or what you got? Like, what are you doing? Like, tell me more, right? And so this is one of my things is if you talk to a friend and they're like, dude, like they give you the X-nay on what you have, like you're done. Like you don't need to keep hitting them up. And that's why our industry has a bad reputation. That's why there's a lot of people that do lose friends is because they keep going after the same prospect. Like my friend was saying, right? Like she's like, I know that's why she's calling. They keep going after the same prospect and asking the same question, or they're like the stray dog. Like they keep coming back. Like don't do that. If we're always adding to our list, we're never going to be like that. Now, one of the things that you may be wondering is like, Summer, I heard we're supposed to follow up, right? Like, how can you be successful if we always hear the fortune is in the follow-up, right? What's up, Robin? Great to see you. How you doing, Patrick? Where are you guys coming in from? Go ahead and drop it down here in the comment section. Let me know. We're talking tips for keeping your friends and being successful in network marketing. So, hey, Hardy, how are you? Great to see ya. So, I was losing my train of thought there. Okay, follow up. The fortune's in the follow-up, right? Tampa in the house. All right, so what's the deal? Like you say, hey, only ask your friends one time. Ask them. If they're open, you talk. If they're not open, you don't talk, right? But what about the whole follow-up thing? Okay, so this is going to be kind of a big, maybe a revelation for some people, okay? Maybe for you, maybe it'll be really, really helpful. It was something that I had to learn, and it's the free gift I'm giving to you, okay? So here's the deal. We have two groups of prospects. Everybody on your list, let's say if you have 100 or however many people you have two groups, okay? Your active prospects. Those are the people like you showed the plan, you're following up, they're trying your product, and you have them kind of like in a cycle where you're getting back in touch with them within 24 to 48 hours. Like you are working with that person. It's an engaging prospecting process, okay? Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense, guys. If it does, just put yes. And then you have the second group of prospects. And the second group of prospects, we'll call them like your slow cooker, right? Like they're there. You maybe hit them up once, maybe recently, maybe 6 months ago, maybe a year ago. But they're so good. You're not crossing them off the list. They didn't tell you no, but timing wasn't right, or maybe they weren't open at this moment. What's up, guys? Great to see you, Jennifer. Great to see you, Edwin. Go ahead and let me know where you're coming in from. We're talking staying out of the no friend zone. So the slow cooker prospects. These are people that you have that like they're just amazing, but it's not the right time for them. So how do you follow up with them? And this is usually the area that network marketing gets a bad rap for, right? Sorry. I had this on my windshield. All right. So this is usually the thing that network marketing gets a bad rap for. And so how do we approach them gracefully and stay out of the no friend zone, right? Yes, stay out of the no friend zone. Basically, what you want to do is you want to circle back up with those people. My husband who just jumped on, everyone say, hey, Juan, he's amazing at this, okay? You have these people that they could be rock stars. They could completely crush it in your business, but timing's not good. You want to just follow back up with them every now and again, every couple of months. And what's this follow-up look like? Well, you're not like, hey, are you ready to join now? No. What we're doing is we're just building relationship. Like, you cannot really, it's harder to sponsor people you're not in relationship with. And I will tell you, that is one of the things that I've had to learn so much. I'm still in the process of learning it even more. And so staying in relationship, so you're like, hey, what's going on? Hey, how are you? Hey, what's going on in your world? And you know what? If they're a friend, which hopefully these people are becoming your friends, they're going to say, what's happening with you, Jason? What's happening with you, Lucia? Right? They're going to ask you back. And when they ask you back, you just simply share with them. You're going to say, oh my gosh, this is going on right here. You want to believe it. I have these people ranking up. I had this new person hit this bonus. This person got car qualified. You're going to share with them what's going on, either with you personally, with your team, or in the company at large. And that's it. You're just going to share with them. And you have to be the type of person that uses some wisdom, you use some discernment, and basically you kind of know based on the response they're giving you, right? Like you're sticking the thermometer in. How hot is that temperature? If it's hot, you can continue to talk about it. If it's not hot, you're done. Like, you're just saying, hey, you're following up, you're building relationship, and then, things change. Everything changes. Just know that, one person that told you no today may be ready in 3 months or 6 months or a year. Like, you never know. And I hope you're the type of person that's in it to win it for the long haul. Like, you are not here just to kind of do a flash in the pan and make some quick money. You're here to build a business that becomes an empire. And so if you kind of keep that in mind, then you will always have many, like literally hundreds of people in the works because they're in that slow cooker process. You'll be following up with your active prospects, but you got your slow cookers that are also there, and you're not going to forget about them. And so one of the things that you may want to ask them is, basically, after you share a little bit about it, hey, has anything changed for you? Has anything changed in your life where maybe this is something you might want to take another look at? Just those 2 sentences. It's like a very nice soft opening, like, hey, I'm opening the door. Are you open? If they're like, well, yeah, you know what? I think I should take another look at that. Boom. They move back into the active prospecting zone. You talk to them and you're like on a roll. Okay. But if they're like, no, I'm good. Fine. You're done. You may want to ask for referrals. Well, hey, you know what? Things they're moving and shaking right now. I'm just curious, do you happen to know maybe somebody that's in your contacts that I don't know who you think something like this might be a good fit for? And ask them for a referral. So those are the 4 tips on how to stay out of the no friend zone, how to not become a member of the NFL, at least not that kind of NFL, right? If you're going for this, all for you, but not that kind of NFL. And so if you're in a spot where like, hey, list building, like constantly adding new people to the list would be helpful to you, then drop the word list in the comment section, because there's something that has been very, very helpful for me. And that is learning how to use social media. And what's great is you can do it any time of day. It works any part of the world you're in. You got crappy weather like we got now. You can use it all the time, right? And so if you like to learn how to use social media to take your business to the next level and how to start attracting people to you, then I'm going to drop something here when we're done that will be a link. And basically it covers the 4 essential elements for how to attract prospects to you using the power of social media. And so if you'd like to learn more about that, it's my free gift to you. I invite you to get that. And definitely, if this is something that helped you out, let your team know. Tag them here in the comment section. Let me know, of course. Drop a comment. Let me know your feedback if you like this, if you want to hear more trainings like this, or if there's a topic in particular that, maybe it's something you're dealing with now or you're seeing it take place in your team. Let me know about it. You can drop it in the comment section. I will definitely see it for sure, and I will get back to you there in the comments. So that's it, guys. Take care. I hope you are doing amazing. Let's crush it this week. Let's just make it absolutely amazing that, each and every day is special. Each and every day counts. Go out there and live your life to the full. Conquer your fears, and let's go get everything that God has in store for you. Take care, my friends. Be blessed.